everyone, and welcome back to my set for play. So, I think we're going to kind of go off from where I left off and hopefully make a wireless charger, because I use this quite a lot now and it's losing its charge quite quickly. So, let's get some electrical steel going, because that'll take a while. So, silicon, iron, and coal dust. I've got some pulverized coal, so maybe let's do 8. So silicon, I should have some sand I can pulverize up, so let's just get 8 of them. And iron, 8. So let's real quick pulverize up the sand. Really quick with these augments. And obviously this will be auto set up soon. As you can see, I did put this over here with its kind of dedicated Ender IO setup. But while that's going, we can look at the next bit of the wireless charger, which will be octadic, how do you say it? Octadic capacitor. So we need 2 double layered, so I should have that. I just need some capacitors actually. Standard capacitors, 4 of them, so I'm going to need about, that'll be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can get, I'm going to need just 2 of those, I think. Yes. Glowstone block, that's easy enough. And I should have some vibrant alloy. I cooked some of this up last time, it's pretty simple. You've probably seen me do it before, to be honest. So I've got an octadic capacitor. Just this bit now. So 2 solarium, 2 silicon, vibrant alloy. Okay, vibrant alloy, solarium. I do need another 2 silicon. I need some shears. I also need an axe, I think it was. And I need an enderman head, and I've got lots of these because, as you can see, I've been farming ender pearls. I've just been over at the the thingamabob end. So as you can see, I did make this machine between episodes. That's soul sand, not solarium. I don't have any solariums, so let's make some. It is simply soul sand and gold. While we're at it, let's use this octadic capacitor, because if you look how much quicker it does with that capacitor, it's pretty cool. So we'll just let this cook up. Then these can cook up. So if we get the wireless charger recipe, there we go. Perfect. There. Put the octadic capacitor in there as well. And we've got an ender resonator, sorry. And we've got a wireless charger. I'm just going to stick him right in the middle, well, almost right in the middle, just behind this block here, because that should be a central place. Yeah, and if you look, my thing's charging up already. Let's see the range of it. Does it charge up over here? Yes, it does. Does it charge up over here? No. So about the range of this dome, and it'll be a bit further that way because it is that way a bit, but that's cool. So that's really helpful. I probably should put the things on my hammer, but I don't have the extra tools bits on there. But that's alright. Now using this, we're going to go up to my AE room because I just want to do something not too long on this episode, but I want to get some interfaces. And we're going to use these ones eventually, so I'm going to need some more formation and annihilation cores. So let's just take 20 of those and let's get some logic processes going. 8 is fine. These will pulverize up real quick, which is really awesome. There we go. So now, if I put them back, and if I go back to interface, if I click properly, it usually does help. Nether quartz should do it. And then interface. I'm going to get some more formation cores as well. And I'm going to start with 4. Then I want a crafting chamber. I can't actually remember what it's called, which is not too helpful. Molecular assembler. Bit of a mouthful. Molecular assembler. So I've got that now. So next thing I want is cable, and I've got, that's not many. Let's quickly get a couple more of you. I suppose it will do. So I'm going to have them upstairs, I think, and I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to start by having probably just here. So that's now how it will be anyway. I'm then going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. But what I'm tempted to do, actually, is maybe just do 3 on each. Like so, maybe 4. But we'll start with 3 and see how it goes. And once these are set up, you should use them for everything. So I know I'm going to need a lot more, but this should be a good start. And I'm going to have it going through the floor, which I can and will tidy up eventually when I bother getting around to it. But there we go. Let's have it, that's got 15 of 32 channels. So I suppose I could have it coming off here actually. So let's go 1 there, then just normal cable up here. Should be plenty of cable. Like so. So now if I get some more blank patterns, and let's just do blank patterns to start with. I actually want to craft one which might help. Blank pattern. Let's just do 1. We shall encode him. We shall put him into this one. And now I can come over here and go blank pattern. I'm missing quartz glass. Okay, well, what I could now do is go quartz glass. I've got no certus. Oh well, I won't do that right now because I don't have the materials. But let's say, for example, I want to make fluix cable, 2 of those, and I also want a quartz cable, which I don't have any of. No, I don't. Okay, well, I'll do that another time. But you get the idea. So I'm not 100% sure how I will expand this, but as you can see, it's only the interfaces which use channels. The actual assembler doesn't, which is awesome. But now I've done that, I am going to start something slightly new. And I've got power, spawners will be in there, farms, I've got my tree farm out on the back here, rubber wood on one side. I'll go down here quickly. You'll be able to see how much wood I've got. 3,000 wood, lots of rubber. So I may just disable that in a bit, but I think I'm going to use this. So I do need a travel anchor for Thaumcraft, because I like Thaumcraft. So what do I still need? Just this, which I've got. Perfect. It's a bit dark in here, but that's fine. Thaumcraft. So obviously I'm going to want an ME system up. Well, not a system, but a terminal up here. But for now, I'm just going to get started with just probably in here, to be honest. So let's get rid of what I don't need. Perfect. So obviously I want a book, a case, bookshelf, and for that I need books. So I'm going to need paper. Do I have any sugarcane? Yes, I do. 3. Let's get some sawdust and some buckets. This is just a quick way to get paper if you don't have sugarcane near you. Because I do have a sawmill. So sawdust. 8 I need. That'll be fine. Oh, sorry. That's a bit of a newbie move. So books, 1. Let's get another 4 of these. Perfect. Now I just need some wood. And I've got a bookshelf. Then I need some iron thingamabobs, which I can use with these. Make a couple of wand caps. Iron caps. Now I need a stick, which hopefully I've got 98 of. Awesome, now 97. So I've got my Thaumanomicon. Yay. Awesome. So next I'm going to need a table. I'm actually going to need 2 tables. I need 3 even. And I need some ink. So ink and thingamabob, ink and quill, or whatever it's called. Feather dye feathers, yes, I've got feather dye glass bottle. Yes, so glass bottle, feather, and black dye. What is the recipe? Maybe it needs to be filled glass bottle. Otherwise, I will have a look in the Thaumanomicon. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a quick look in the Thaumanomicon. Research. Here we go. Scribing tools, and it's glass file. Okay. That makes absolute sense. So now if I go for scribing tools, Oh, I could have done it with that, but I guess this black dye doesn't work. That's fine, because not long ago there was squid out here. And with looting, I get 4 squid ink, which is awesome. So there we go. So let's take this up to my Thaumcraft room, and I'm going to put it right here, looking over my thing, and then I'm also going to do that. I'm going to knock that with a wand. I'm then going to put my scribing tools on, and I've got my research bench, which is awesome. And I think that's quite a cool place to put it, to be honest. So that's cool. Now let's head back here. The next thing I'm going to need, I think that's still running, is I've got lots of shards, so probably goggles of revealing. Nope. What's it called? It's how long I haven't done Thaumcrafting. Thermometer. That's the one. It's been that long. Excellent. So now I can start scanning things. Don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I've got 1 lux. I don't know that. Let's see if there's some dirt around. Yay. So I guess I'm just going to go around for quite a while, to be honest. Trying to scan things, learn things. And then when I've got something a little bit more interesting to do, I will be back. I've gone off really and scanned much, because I did just want to get at least have a go at the first research if I can. So I'm just going to get that one, and I feel much better standing up doing this. So let's put the research notes in. Okay, so as you can see, I've got those 2 blocks. So looks like chisel stuff doesn't work. So let's just, I guess, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I think I've got pretty much at least one of every aspect, which is cool. Maybe not quite, but you know, it's not the easiest thing getting them all, unless you're called Bevo, and then it's the easiest thing. Let's see if I can get these now. There we go. So some things, like AE2 stuff, I can't get because they just simply don't have it. But a lot of other stuff I've been able to get. So I'm going to head back up to my Thaumcraft room, and obviously we've got the first bit of research, and I'm not too good on which aspect does which, but hopefully this will give us something which helps. But if we look, not in this one, maybe this, no, aspects. Right, so we can look at that. Ordo and Cognitio. What's in Ordo and Cognitio? Well, Ignis is in that. Ordo is a normal one, but I could do something that is Ordo and Ignis. I could do Potentia. So I could do, let's say, ignis here, then potentia here, potentia here, and then ignis there. And then the census, I think it is, yes, is air and spiritus, and we know that Cognitia has spiritus, so we could do spiritus, spiritus, air, not air. Which one was it? What spiritus got? Victus or Mortuus? Let's just do probably Mortuus, I think. Yeah, we've actually got no Victus. There we go. So that allows us to see which aspects they have in the table, which is really helpful, because it means I don't have to look in the book. I think next one I'm going to do is research mastery. However, I do need paper, and I kind of want to get an automated way, and the way I'm going to do that is with a sawmill, cyclic assembler, and some crafting. So if I make a sawmill real quick, I'll probably make a hardened. Let's have a look. Do I have enough electrum? Yes. Do I have enough invar? Yes. I'll just do. Will I have enough hardened glass and signalum? Let's get some hardened glass. Got 2. The recipe is lead and obsidian. So that's really easy. Even obsidian pulverizes up pretty quick, which is cool. 2 hardened glass, perfect. So I can do signalum gear. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then I can get pretty much the rest of the sawmill pretty easily. I'm not going to bore you with making the augments and stuff, so I'm going to get some other stuff ready and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm kind of just finishing up my automation a little bit. I left my sawdust back there. Let's get some more sawdust. So it's pretty much almost ready to kind of go. Just getting these bits in to paper. Perfect. So now if I put 4 sawdust in, it'll make the paper, go out the back and come into the AE system. What I want to do next though is say here wood equals 1 sawdust. I do need some blank patterns. 2 is fine. I'm missing 4 quartz glass. I can make that. Fairly simple. That's the only problem with not having everything ready. Now, however, the blank patterns should be there. So that for there, and then if I get the sawdust again, and I say 4 sawdust will make 2 paper, this should then work. So if I put, is that not linked up? I'll have a look in a second. But if I put that in there, that in there, go over here, it's not linked up for some reason. Let me just double check. 2 channels. I might not have actually hooked it up fully. Or I thought I had. That's working. I've got 1 channel in use. That's wrong. But it's definitely hooked up, I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, let me work out why this isn't working. Well, for one, I was looking at the wrong set. I was looking at the Thaumcraft ones, which would make sense, not. So it's this one, but they do look to be hooked up alright. But as you can see, it's not coming through recognizing. So it might be that I just didn't do the memory settings properly. So let's check. It was saved this one and load that here. So there were 2 channels successful there. Two channels, that's now working, I think. So now if I go for paper, it's working perfect. So now if I go for paper, it will use them and it should fairly quickly. He says, yeah. There we go. It's a little bit slow, but you know, it's not too bad. Didn't need those, didn't need those. Ding, 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 ding. I will tidy the rest of that up later. I do want my thermometer because now I've already got Thermonomicon. Wow, that's weird. If I look in my Thermonomicon and I nick the scribing tools, I can get that. I'm going to want to go into Better Wand in a bit, but let's just do this real quick. I will be back once I've made this one. So I've also got the next set of research notes, research mastery, which leads to other stuff. I'm not too worried about that. I'll probably get it for completeness' sake. But I think I'm going to try and work on a better wand. I'm going to go for a gold wand caps and a greatwood wand core. And let's go for gold wand caps. They're pretty simple, I think. So I'll get these and I'll get the other one and then I'll be back. So I've also got these 2 now. So now if I go here, greatwood rod is 2 greatwood logs and the gold wand caps are just some gold nuggets. And the good thing about these is that when I get stuff from a node, it doesn't drain it. So I think what I'm actually going to do right now is go get some goggles of revealing. And they might be something I have to research, I believe. They are. So I think I shall quickly research them as... Ooh, I'm missing something. I'm going to find out what I'm missing. Okay, so before I can actually do the goggles of revealing, I need to find an aura node in order to get aurum. I mean, there are a couple of other ways, like ethereal essence and stuff, but yeah, it's kind of like specific Thaumcraft stuff that you can get aurum aspects from. So I'm going to fly around a bit, find some nodes, mark them on my map as well, because that's always a good thing to do. and then I shall be back. Just a quick thing while I'm here, I did actually find a great wood tree, which is awesome. I'm just for now going to grab 2 logs of it, but I'm going to mark it on here, and that's cool. Haven't got any of those. Save. And that just means in the future I'll be able to find it again easily when I need more great wood logs. I'm still looking for aura nodes. Haven't been able to find any yet. They don't seem too common around here. But I'm kind of having a fairly quick fly through, so I'm going to keep going and I'll be back soon. Yay! I found an aura node. Not massive, but it's air and water. That's a good start. And don't forget, you obviously get the aspects from when you scan it as well, which is quite cool. So I think here's a good place to wrap up the episode. So I'm, between this episode and next, going to fly around some more, find more aura nodes, or at least try to, because they're proving difficult to find. There's one down there though. Let's quickly go down. And we will find a nice aura node down here. Not sure how far down it is. I might stick that up above me. And there it is. And I guess it's going to be water and terra. So water, terra, which is cool. So I'm going to head back up to the top. And continue my search. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.